Alright. Oh, jeez. Come on.
But yeah, dude, are you going to get Valhalla when it comes out?
No.
No!
I'll play it eventually. But yeah, I mean, I'm like 3 Assassin's Creed games behind now. Plus, I never played Rogue, and I never beat 4. So...
Dang. Dude.
Pretty far behind, you know? It just...
You played Unity, though.
I did.
Come on.
That's one reason why.
That's good as it... Come on, dude. That was peak Assassin's Creed.
There we go. So that's one thing, too, of one of the reasons why I lost interest was just because of how bad that was.
That was a really tough game, yeah. And it was honestly, it was a good premise. It just was executed very poorly.
It's actually a nice-looking game sometimes, too.
Yeah.
Depending on, you know, where you're at in the game.
Right.
And it's got some good stuff like music, and I mean, it's not all bad. It's just, it's bad enough that it just kind of was off-putting.
I think it was for a lot of people. That's why they ended up taking a break, right?
They should take another one.
They should take another one?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, they don't need to come out every year. They just don't have to. I think no game. I'm going to say this straight up.
Well, I think Odyssey came out in 2018. And then this is now 2020. So they've been doing 2 years now.
Is it 2 years?
Yeah, because Odyssey was 2018, I'm pretty sure.
I think Odyssey was like just slightly over a year after Origins, though.
It very well might have been.
It was pretty close.
I do know for sure, though, that Odyssey was 2018.
I still think, though, 2 or 3 years should be the minimum space between these games. That's my honest opinion.
That's fair.
I just don't think you need this many this quick.
So here's the thing with them, too. Is if they had, like, when they were doing really well, and they were coming out yearly, with, like, the original ones with, like, Black Flag, like, they had a good run going there. So if you're doing a good job and it's coming out every year, I think it can work well.
It can,
but if you see the quality start to dip, you probably should chill out.
But I would argue the quality dipped there too. They didn't need Brotherhood and Revelations and then immediately 3. They could have cut out one of those games very easily. They did that a lot with just producing more than they had to take up space, even back then, I think.
Sure. I've heard those were good games, though. Like, at least 3. People really liked 3.
People really don't like 3, actually. Everybody complains about 3. Yeah.
I feel a lot of people like it.
That's a lot of people's least favorite Assassin's Creed.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites of all time, but a lot of people hate it.
Weird. Everyone I've talked to, they like it. What a bizarre twist.
Everybody I talk to says they hate it.
Well, that's just sad.
And they hate Connor as a character.
Really?
All right, where's the other button here? I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to move on.
Turn around. Look completely behind you. Is there one there? No.
Could be down in here.
Worth a shot? That's good. I don't know if that's correct.
No.
It is not? No.
Weird. Okay, so there must be one somewhere else?
Maybe if you... Okay. Yeah, that... Does it stay shut? It does? Okay, good. Then that one. Well done. Oh, and then that one. You missed it. Go back, go back, go back. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
And then...
How do you know the order? You just guess?
I'm thinking that it needs to go in some order, and it just looked like it lined up that way. Well done! Ooh, a gold one, too. That's hot.
Alright, let's open these. But yeah, I mean, I think even back then, I don't really think it should have been quite as often as it was. I think that's what led to Unity. You can only keep a streak going so long, and that damaged the brand a lot for quite a while, to the point where no one cared about Syndicate, and they really had to push to get people back with Origins, which I don't think needed to be done. I think that if they had just spaced it out a little more. I think the same thing for COD, and I've known people who work for some of these companies, and there's certain things I can't say about some of this stuff, but something you see with a lot of Activision games, and even the employees know this, is that things are pushed to meet deadlines, and you can say this about any company, right? But I'm picking my words carefully here so I don't, say anything that I'm not supposed to say. But with any of these companies, things are pushed to meet deadlines, and if those deadlines are too close to each other, it just makes it really hard, and it hits a point where, I'm not even talking about Activision in general here, but any of them, you can't really hit the peak of what you could do.
Right.
And that's kind of my issue with that and with any of them. And I guess I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of enabling the behavior. It's kind of why even after Origins came back and was strong, I just didn't buy it. I was like, well, you kind of did this for years, and I bought them for years, and now I don't care, and that's your fault, you know? So, I mean, I'll come back eventually, but it was like, why should I give you, you know, this much money right away? Like, I don't care anymore. Like, it's just, you pushed it so hard for so long that it just really sapped a lot of my interest in this series, and I will come back when I have that interest again, and it hasn't happened yet. And I really think that wouldn't have happened if it hadn't been so often, because I was a diehard for that series up until Unity. And at that point, I mean, I had missed like one, like I hadn't gotten to play like a couple of side things, and I had missed 4, but overall I was very into the series and excited, and just the push constantly leading to that level of quality really just kind of pushed me out of it. It's the same thing that happened with COD. I bought COD all the time, and then Ghosts came out, and there's things I like, things I don't, but then they just started going weird, and then Infinite Warfare came out, and I was like, I don't care anymore. And it took years for me to come back to really wanting to pay them full price for a game. Maybe that's not totally fair, but it's more like, well, you made these decisions to make these things these ways, and I don't really trust anymore that you're not going to go back to that. So just because you do one nice thing, it doesn't really bring me back right away. I would like to see a pattern of that before I'm willing to come back and just recommit to the series as a player, because there's so many other games I can play that don't do that, and I don't know. So in the meantime, I've just kind of not cared.
Yeah, that's hard, man. I definitely get what you mean. It's with there being such stiff competition, with there being a multitude of different games that you can play all the time, and if a company like that makes a mistake, it's like, well, I'll just go play something that is great and that didn't make a mistake, and I'll have a really good time with that, and that's not an issue. With things like Assassin's Creed, Unity was definitely, I think, the flop that broke a lot of the fans. And then from there you get to Origins, and Origins just completely reshaped everything. And Origins was a fun, deep game. It was a complete switch from what you normally did with Assassin's Creed. That's, I think, what was so... It was refreshing, but part of me did miss the old system as well. Like, it was, I liked the a lot of the stuff that they did previously, and you see, I think peak Assassin's Creed for me is 2 and Black Flag, even though you could argue, a lot of people say it's like a pirate simulator, which it's my favorite pirate simulator of all time, if that is the case, and I'm totally fine with it. I don't argue against it. It's a...
Sure, I guess, but the people who say that, it's now a Greek simulator too. Or it's a Egyptian simulator. Fair enough. It's a historical franchise.
It is.
I get it. Get over it.
Very much.
Like, just to defend them on that. Now, I will say I don't care, but I don't find that criticism. I don't think that's ever held weight. That it's just a pirate game that people say.
No, yeah,
because you could say that about any of them post 3. At all.
Sure.
And people really give them the verbal reach around anyways. So,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least stay consistent on that criticism is all.
Right. And yeah,
look, I'm defending the game. I don't even want to buy the game, and I'm defending it. I'm not that big of a douche.
No. It's, listen, I definitely get the frustration with the franchise. I personally was just kind of, I guess, mildly put off by Unity. I wouldn't say I hated it as much as a lot of people did, but some of the glitches were just unbearable, and there were a lot of issues with that game. I didn't find the main character to be that interesting or that relatable, and so there were some issues with Unity, without a doubt, that are objectively well established. But I think they really showed and they listened to their fans, which I think is cool. It was like, hey, you guys should take a break. You're right. I think we're going to take a break. We're going to put 2 years into this Origins game, and then we're going to move on to Odyssey, and now we're going to take 2 years, and we're going to focus on Valhalla and creating a world. And for me, I like those types of games. I finished Origins. I beat the story on that one. And Odyssey, I didn't finish. I'm not saying that it's a fun game. And
you liked it. It was a time thing. You even talked to me about that. This game came out at a time where you were working more than you ever had, and also going to school. And it was very grindy.
It's very, and that's, I guess, the problem is that those games, if you have the time to sink into them, there's a lot there. There's a lot to enjoy. There's a lot of time and energy put into the historical aspect of it, and just even just learning a lot about what's going on there, and a very deep interwoven world. But if you don't have over 150 hours to spend on it, you probably shouldn't play it. You know, if you aren't able to sink in and you're not willing to put in a ton of time into those games, you probably won't beat it. It is a very extensive game, which is cool, but it's a lot. And the Assassin's Creed games before that were a lot too, but they weren't quite that much.
Thing hunting Inhumans. We tried to sneak out, but they have eyes everywhere.
We'll take care of the watchdogs. Don't worry.
Not them. That thing in the sky. It's here.
Stay down until the resistance comes for you. 4. Looks like we're gonna need some air support on this one.
Whatever this new threat is, I will meet it in the sky.
Terrigen levels rising.
Activate respirators.
That machine is the source of the altered Terrigen. It's been genetically modified to seek out the presence of the inhuman gene and eliminate the host.
It's killing Inhumans?
Not for long.
Okay. Go through there. Yeah, I don't know. Eventually, I will go back to Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
It's more just in the meantime, I don't really have a big interest.
Not interested in Valhalla, per se.
I am eventually. I don't know. I'll probably play these on PC where I can just mod them.
Oh,
Play them however I
yeah.
want there.
Sometimes I forget you have that, the freedom to do such a thing. It's glorious.
Do you remember how to beat this boss? Actually, why don't you do it real quick? Because we're trying to push here. I want to see how far we can get, because I don't know if you can quit in the middle of the mission and come back.
I think, and I could absolutely be 4,000% mistaken, but I think you have to get on there!
Well, there's another one there.
Alright, we'll try that. Because, yeah, if we can get up top, I think I had to get up top to beat it. Hold on!
Nice.
There we
nice,
go.
There you go. Oh, is it that?
I think so.
And now
That's
there's
good.
some things that opened up or something? I don't know. We have to drop.
Let's try going down here.
There you go. Perfect. And you got that.
What?
Well, you were taking damage that whole time. That does suck.
That's real bad.
There goes my 5-star.
That's really embarrassing, dude. Well, maybe if I was playing, that wouldn't have been so bad.
You are playing.
No.
But you're holding the controller.
No, dude, that's not the
Do your
case.
super or something.
Jeez, that does a lot of damage, you're right. Okay, we got that one. Let's just throw this.
That's certainly one way to do it.
That seems a bit safer. Let's get that health.
Absolutely, there is no health.
Fantastic, I love to see it.
Yep,
So-
no health for you. Do your super thing.
Ooh! Well, I think we just do long distance here.
Okay, fine. If you're not going to play the game how I want to. If you're not going to do exactly what I say whenever I tell you to do it.
It does
we're gonna
seem
have a
very
problem here.
upsetting, and I am sorry. You know,
It's extremely upsetting.
Yeah, no,
Frankly, I think that you should have to do everything I say and shut the hell up. Except when you provide commentary. Then you
Right.
should talk.
No, and I think most
Caboose.
people would agree. You know, if
Well, I
just-
know they would.
Yeah,
100%. I said it, so that's
stick to the
it's
script.
right.
You know.
It's right because I said it.
Right. Yeah.
I'm the objective standard by which all things are measured. Where's that weak point that they're talking about?
I'm wondering that myself.
Oh, we found a weak point. Oh, where?
What is this?
Jeez.
All right. Is that the weak point? I'm confused.
I am too. Oh, wait, it's on the back. Do you see that?
The back?
There's like a little thing showing up. Right there. The top. Oh, come on.
Get it.
Oh, no.
Yes. Yes.
If you hit R1, you could do your chuck thing.
Probably should do that. Hold on. Yes. Yes.
Oh. Nice.
No. Get. Yes.
There you go. Perfect. Why are they firing missiles?
Yeah, getting real sick of that. Come on, get through. There we go.
This is kind of a lame boss.
Yeah, it's really not the best, is it?
No.
Wow, it's really upset. Relax.
All right, here they are. There you go. Perfect. Weirdly didn't take out all 3.
Yeah, what's up with that, dude? Let's go get some health. We could recover quick.
No, absolutely not.
You're right. That was a
You
stupid
can't do that.
idea.
You actually
I hate-
have to play at low health the whole time.
That's... Gosh. This game's really interesting.
It is, yeah, it's great.
So if we go up top again... Oh, excuse me!
Perfect.
Back to it.
Well, it should be pretty much dead then. The warship.
Yeah, this is going a lot better, I think, than when I played it. I did really poorly when I played.
So, do you think maybe it's going to be faster than when you played it?
Maybe? Let's see.
What's the
next?
last thing? There's nothing showing up.
That's destroyed. What, dude? So, what is left to be destroyed?
You know,
guess?
I should clarify, by the way, I do think that when companies listen to their consumers, they should be rewarded for that. It's more just that I got kind of beaten down over time with so many frequent releases and them getting kind of stale and worse that it just hit a point where I didn't really want to play them. That's
Yeah.
more what it is. It's not like, oh, I'm going to punish them. It's like, well, no, I'm not going to buy something if I'm not going to play it.
Right.
That's more what it was. The one I've been the most interested in is Odyssey, actually. So, for me, I really like the setting and everything.
Odyssey was very cool. I will say that. I mean, the graphics and the history, and I just felt like I was learning something as I was playing. It was pretty cool, but it just, like I said, it was a bit grindy for Daddy-O.
No, yeah, totally. So that's the brain. You gotta hit that.
Come on, one more hit. Shielded.
Shielded.
Stop.
You're an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D..
No. Go. Get the health. Look at. There's nothing left health. What? Am I good? Okay, we're good.
Barely, but yeah. I think part of it too is those guys keep shooting you.
Yeah, and I think that like the top shield thing is what we need to take out, and it's back after again.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So
I thought it was just shielded by the... There's one left there. There you go. I thought it was just shielded by the metal, but there's an actual shield.
Correct. There we
Nice,
go.
there we go. The large flying AIM robot takes its last breath. It slides into a crash on the docks below. I do like these because
They're so dumb.
they would
dude.
only be beneficial if you were blind.
Correct.
And then you
But
couldn't
you
read
couldn't
them.
read them. Yeah.
So, what's the deal?
It's not helpful. Let me tell you that right now.
All right. Oh, wait. Mission's done.
Excellent. That's what we wanted.
That's what we wanted. That's it.
Jarvis, I've uploaded the warship's transmitter database. Trace launch location.
Retracing flight path.
That dark Terrigen. Tarleton wants to kill us all. We have to do something.
He can't cure the Inhumans, so he's gonna take them all out.
And this is just the beginning.
Sir,
What do we got?
according to the flight path, the machine originated from the San Francisco Bay.
No, that's not possible. I flew over that area dozens of times after A-Day.
Perhaps this is a ruse. They mean to throw us off course.
Unlikely. Residual radiation and mineral deposits on the wreckage confirms the craft has been in the Bay Area recently.
Then how did no one see it?
Same way they didn't see the warships coming. It's cloaked.
A quarantine. No aircraft, no ships in or out.
Hiding in plain sight.
Exactly.
Sir, I've just intercepted a signal.
Warships. Hundreds of them deploying out of San Francisco.
No! No, they'll kill thousands if we don't stop them!
Then we go to the source and shut it down. Jarvis, plot a course to San Francisco.
At once, Captain.
Okay. Well, if we're going into battle with our big-headed friends, Death Fortress, Robot Army, and the flotilla of warships, we might as well look good doing it, right? Right.
Wait, aren't you gonna say the thing?
What?
You know, Avengers assemble.
Yeah, we don't really say that.
Just be cool, okay?
Got it.
Jarvis, do you have the fortress?
Mapping radiation signatures now.
Georgie boy sure has been busy.
They're right on top of your heat signal, Cap. That must be the source of Ames Terrigen.
Nat, take us down.
Kamala and I will take out the main control tower.
Thor, Tony, knock out as many of those generators as you can. We stop that signal. We stop those warships. Hulk, clear a path.